It is a slightly warm and humid 93 degrees, feeling like 100 as we're ready to kick off Dike-New Hartford JV softball versus Grundy Center JV softball. We're hoping the girls are all been hydrating all day. Got a lot of water going in the system. Got Taylor Kiwi in the circle for Dike-New Hartford, pitching. Number 4, Lainey Doyle, the second baseman for Grundy Center, is ready to step in the box. And we're ready to throw the first pitch of the evening. The first pitch is a strike. The ball is hit the shortstop. Gets right under it. And for the first out of the inning. And that was my neighbor girl, Miss Ort. Number 23, Ellery Luring, is up to bat. Plays center field for the Spartans. Ball 1. Outside, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out. Top of the first inning.
Up for the Spartans is Ellery Luring.
3 balls, no strikes, 1 out. And she takes her base with an inside pitch. Ball 4. Coming up to bat, number 13.
Next up to bat, number 13,
Amy Cox. Steve Rank. The runner takes off for second, and they got her. Nice throw.
Nice throw by Allie Steffen. Gets the
Allie Steffen guns her down. Nice job, Allie. That makes 2 outs in the inning. Stepping in, or staying in, excuse me, Amy Cox with 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs. Top of the first, no score in the game. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Pitch high. 2-2 is the count. Nobody on. 2 outs, top of the first inning. Hard hit. Goes foul, and the left fielder gets over there. Nice play by Misty Harold for the 3rd out of the inning.
Ends the inning.
Yeah, trying to get these kids ready for nationals this week.
Up for the Wolverines will be Shelby Ort, Ella Costello, and Madison Teal.
Just, there's a lot of, they're young, so you're still constantly teaching them and showing them new things, so. Yeah. And it's hot.
And it's hot.
Which they've made sure to let us know that it's extreme.
Would they tell you it's hot?
Yeah. Like, hey, you guys know it's hot. Yeah, it's gonna, you know what it's gonna do this week? be an experience. See how it goes.
We're finally getting our basketball going lately, so it'll be interesting to see how that all works
I
out.
wish there was more time in this season because those first few games aren't great.
Pitching number 5, Lucy Lebo for the Spartans.
Curious to see what they could have done on a full year.
Leadoff hitter for Dike-New Hartford, 25, Shelby Ort. Attempted a bunt right. Nice position, and she easily beats out the bunt to get on.
Nice bunt for the Wolverines. Up next, Ella Costello.
It's an interesting tactic, which
Yeah.
one, she is fast, but she also can hit the ball.
Now up Ella Costello,
She's on.
center field. Attempts a bunt, goes foul. Strike 1.
And this is it's the game against Sumner, aging of USI's like now JV Lawson.
Well, I thought it was just Kirsty, but she wrote something down here.
Right back to the pitcher. Oh. Shelby was a little bit too far off, and she gets doubled out. Line drive to the pitcher. She stays awake and gets the next out.
They're in the wrong order. This is Malia.
Yep. Number 19,
Up for the Wolverines, Malia Newroth.
Malia Newroth.
Nice curveball thrown at you.
Sorry. I mean, I just,
That's okay.
yeah, that's what happened to me.
Two balls, no strikes to Malia. Steve Reich. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. No score, bottom of the first inning. Oh, she takes a cut at it, 2-2.
It is a nice way to be able to see exactly what they are doing properly.
Hit to the shortstop and thrown out for the 3rd out of the inning.
What happened with Shelby?
Double off.
She- After the first inning, the score is Dike-New Hartford 0 and Grundy Center Spartans also 0. Ava. Up to bat in the bottom of the 2nd. Paige Strobing, excuse me, the catcher, number 7. Ball 1. Gets away from Ava. Ball low. 2 balls, no strikes. No score. Top of the 2nd inning. Paige Strobin up for Grundy Center Spartans. Ball outside. The count is 3-0. Nobody's out. Hit it right over the third baseman's head into shallow left field, and she's on with a base hit. To bat number 1, Blessing Edis. I'm sure I'm killing that name off, but it's the best I can do for right now. The right fielder for the Grundy Center Spartans. Pitch is low for ball 1. Strike. Ball is hit foul down the third base line. Two balls, one strike. Ball high. Page makes her way down to second base. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 on second base. Nobody out, top of the second inning. Ball low, and she takes her base. Runners on first and second. Nobody out. Top of the second inning for Grundy Center Spartans. Up to bat is number 11, Carly Willis, the first baseman for the Spartans. Pitch high. Steve Reich, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 runners on, first and second. Nobody out, top of the second inning. Steve Reich. Ball 1, strike 2. Nobody out. Two and 2 is the count. Ball hit out of bounds. Hit foul ball, hit out of bounds. Out of play, excuse me. Two balls, 2 strikes. And she takes ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Carly. Runners at first and second. Nobody down. Top of the second inning for the Grundy Center Spartans. Pitch hit foul. Count remains the same. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch outside. She walks, and the bases are loaded. Number 3, Caitlin Klim. Klim, the shortstop, coming up to bat.
Anybody know if Neiman games will be in tonight? My husband's there.
It seems like everybody is
I
short
know.
now.
I would think so. I should look.
Pop up. Should be an infield fire rule. Batter is out for the first out of the inning.
They told me
Bases are loaded.
it's something
Up to bat, number 12,
Oh, I know, it's right here. That's
Briley Hogue. Briley Hogue.
okay. That's why she has that there. I was like, oh, I wonder why she has that there. I should know because I have them somewhere.
Hard hit out to right field. She's getting under and makes the catch. Gets the ball in and nobody scores. 2 outs. Nice play by the right fielder. Jillian Buter is the right fielder for Dike-New Hartford. Ball low. Number 25, Maddie Gingrey is up. Bases are still loaded. 2 outs, 2 balls, no strikes. Pitch is outside and high for ball 3.
Well, Kurt's not here, so I'm helping what's human. So I'm sitting up here.
Strike hit down the shortstop, picks it up and throws it across the diamond for out number 2.
No, she's still at, she's coming home sometime.
Bases were loaded. The Spartans left 3, didn't score any in that inning. The score is still 0-0 as we go into the bottom of the 2nd inning.
Do you mind stopping and getting me a pop on the way over in? Oh, forget it. Oh, it's okay. I was gonna, I got iced tea, but that's no problem.
And we're back. I tell you what, with this headset, you got to take it off every once in a while or the sweat will stick it right to your head. I think I'd have to get it pried off. So we're back. Score is 0-0. Bottom of the 2nd inning. Taya Curtis is up to bat, number 20. Ball inside. D. Reich, 1-1. Big cut. Ball 1, strike 2. Two and two's the count. Nobody out. Taya Curtis is up. No score in the game. Bottom of the 2nd inning. Hard hit fly ball. Left fielder's underneath it though and makes the catch for the first out of the inning. Up to bat, number 15, Sierra Loger, the 2nd baseman. Ball high. Ball low in the dirt. Two balls, no strikes. One out. Sierra Loger's up to bat. Strike one. Two balls, one strike.
Take those aggressiveness away in the first inning. Their best base runner thrown out at second base.
Foul ball, out of play.
You damn thing. As long as you do your job behind the plate.
2-2 is the count. One out.
Do your job behind the plate.
Bottom of the second.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Steve Reich, 3. Second out in the inning. Up to bat is number 3, Madeline Norton, our first baseman. Ball outside and low.
She said she's better than you, but I heard.
Right back to the first baseman. She makes a nice play and throws Madeline out for the third out of the inning. We are headed to the top of the third with a score 0-0.
Seeing that back makes me sad. Look at the map this girl has. Yeah. Peyton's back from when she was the 10U player. And Carson has been using it real classy.
We're back. And ball one for number 4, Hannah Koch. Grundy is batting all 14 players on its roster tonight, so some of these don't have positions, so that's what you're going to hear me not talk about which position they're playing, because they're using all 14 to bat. Strike. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Shelby's back out at short. Alex. IT work for Farmer State Bank. Yep.
Steve Reich.
No, I've actually been.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Top of the third inning.
A month and a half, we switched every other week because we need to have somebody on site. But after
Takes
that,
her base. Just missing.
we're all
Coming up, number 21, Emily Oswegen.
We've had some, well, a couple people that work in our building have kids on Cedar Falls softball. So
Steve Reich.
they had to leave, so it's just kind of the possibility, and then they have to go get tested after that, and they can't come back until they test them.
Steve Reich, 2. balls, 2 strikes. Runner on first. Nobody out. Top of the third inning. Ball inside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Runner on first.
Didn't feel very good one day, so she was like, I'm just gonna call and see if they think I should come down. And they're like, yeah, come down. So she got it the next day.
Ball in the
Felt
dirt.
better the next day. She thought,
2
well,
balls,
I'm
2
happy to
strikes,
come down.
and she heads down to second base safely.
Came back the next day, passed.
Runner on second.
This is a not easy
Count is 2 and 2.
He
Nobody out.
gets there. He runs a
Top of the
restaurant.
third inning.
Owns a restaurant down there. So
Hit right back to the pitcher and over to third
he came back negative.
for the first out of the inning. Coming up is number 24, Maddie Gingry. Gingrier?
Malia, take your front foot and your shoulder, right shoulder, and go right back
Little
to the
blooper just gonna drop in there, and Grundy's gonna score the first run of the game.
Oh, never mind, Nick.
Next time.
Next time.
Monday.
Think about it.
Bringing number 2,
Yeah, she just looks like that. Yeah, I don't think Diane thought that.
Bria Steinmeier
Brandy didn't think about it.
up to bat.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Go right to play with. High over there. High up over there. Oh God.
Ball high. Strike, foul ball, hit toward Ellie. Ellie gets underneath and makes the catch for the second out.
He's the one I love.
2 outs.
My daughter. It's not like me.
She used
And we're back to the top of the order.
I love her to death.
Number 28,
Everyone that I say.
Nadia. No, I'm sorry, the last batter. Nadia Hansen. Nadia Hansen, the 14th batter.
That's why I tell that.
Strike 1.
I still give her that because she used to throw the hardest on her feet. And when you would warm up.
Top of the third, the score is 1-0 in favor of the Grundy Center Spartans. They have a runner on first, and the count is no balls and 1 strike.
It makes me nervous.
Foul ball down the third base line. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
She does seem to have injuries.
Ball in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on first. Ball high, 2 and 2.
She had that this year in softball, you know, that for her back.
Here we go, Taylor.
The problem is that you're so tall and lanky. It's not like she's a very big kid. Just
Ball outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Full count. The runner should be taking off on the pitch.
it would be nice to have her help.
And the pitch is high. And down she goes to first base. We have runners at first and second. And now we have the top of the order coming back up. Lainey Doyle.
If I could, I would have taught my kids. Same with you, right?
Right.
We would have been working on that for a long time.
Yeah.
Takes a swing. A miss.
It's like when Diane had Peyton hit. I'm like, are you nuts? Like, what are you doing?
She did really good.
Steve Reich.
Yeah, and here I am questioning Diane.
No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners at first and second.
You know a lot more.
The score is 1-0. The top of the third. Grundy Center Spartans are ahead of Dike-New Hartford. The ball's hit hard to right field. Taking a run and dropping it out there. Runner scores. Move to second and third. The ball gets in. Number 23, Ellery Loring is up to bat. Runners on second and third with 2 outs. Pitch is high for ball 1.
Is it four runs or 5 runs? The high school.
Depends. Oh, what? It depends on where you're at. Everybody says numbers. Last night at Don Bosco, we didn't have any.
Oh, nice throw.
Throws down, but and she scores. Oh, we got her. We got her. Way to go, Misty. Way to get that ball in there for the out 3 at the plate. Nice play. We did not need them to score that run. So going into the bottom of the 3rd inning, Grundy Center Spartans are ahead 2-0 over the Dike-New Hartford Wolverines. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd inning. Oh, number 24, Jillian Buters hit by pitch and heads down to first base. And up to bat is Ellie Knock, the 3rd baseman.
So most of them. Yeah, she should be stepping back before that.
That's during the pitch.
Yes, it is. So really what she should
Ellie
do
takes
is
a
she should
ball.
get on the mound, push herself back.
And
1 ball, no strikes, nobody out. Runner on first.
she's definitely in her pitch when she does that. Oh, not her bad.
2 balls, no strikes. Nobody out.
A crow hopping
Grundy
situation.
Center Spartans ahead 2-0 as we're going to as we're in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Steve Reich, 2 balls, 1 strike to Ellie Knock.
I shared
We just bought a huge thing of those because,
clear noise.
yep, yep, it's kind of the thing.
It's one of our things too.
I think it's just
3 balls, 1 strike.
good. Take a handful, eat them for a while. All right, I'm bored again. Give me another handful. That and corn.
Ball high. She takes her base.
It's quite the combination.
We got Jillian Buter and Ellie Knock on second and first base. And number 22, Taylor Kiewit is up. Come on, Taylor. Get a hit and help yourself out here.
She's hit the ball pretty well.
Both runners take off to steal. Both runners make it successfully. And we got runners on second and third. Taylor steps back in. Steve Reich. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody out. Runners on second and third for Dike-New Hartford. Steve Reich. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
What did Jillian do to her hand?
Last year she broke it.
Now she just waits the opportunity.
Yep.
Foul ball. Is it going to? No, not quite. Up against the fence on the third base side. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runners on second and third. Bottom of the third inning, and Grundy Center Spartans are leading 2-0. Hard one back of the pitcher. Gets past her. 1 run scores. And we got runners at the corner. First and third. And number 11, Misty Harold, comes up. Our right fielder. Number 11. Steve Reich. Down in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody out. Runners on second and third. Score is 2-1 in favor of the Grundy Center Spartans. Oh, inside corner for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball outside. 2-2 is the count. Nobody's out. Runners on second and third for D&H. Down in the dirt. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Hard hit at the third baseman. She picks it up. Yep, he got her on the force at home. That's the way to stick with a play. 1 down. Runners on the corner. Number 21, Peyton Peterson, the shortstop, comes up to bat. Ball high. Misty heads down to second. Got runners on second and third. 1 out. Scores 2-1 in favor of the Grundy Center Spartans. Ball in the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes. 1 out. Strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. 2 runners on, second and third. Steve Reich. 2-2 is the count. Ball gets past the catcher, and in comes Taylor Kiewit, and it rolls the other way, and here comes Misty. We got 2 runs in. Now Dike-New Hartford is leading 3-2 in the bottom of the third inning. Count is full for Peyton Peterson. Oh, a swing and a miss for out number 2. Coming up to bat, Ella Costello, the center fielder. Hard hit right between the third and short. And she hustles down to first base. Brings up number 16, Madison Teal.
Is that boy stealing on his first pitch? Oh, she's wide right.
Ball one.
Go, go, go.
Oh, gets past the catcher and down she goes. Down Ella goes to second. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs, runner on second base. Dike-New Hartford's leading the bottom of the third, 3-2 over the Grundy Center Spartans. Ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. And she takes her base. Ball 4. Runners at first and second. Taya Curtis, a good hitter. It's time for her to get a good hit. As she steps into the box. 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Come on, Taya, hit one out. Ball 1.
Did you get to watch the Jessup game? Were you here for that?
Mm-hmm.
She came in and hit that double to right center field.
High fly ball. Hit it out to. Oh, drops the ball. A couple of Dike runners will score. Taya's headed for third base. There we go. And that's our 5 runs for the inning.
You guys have like 4 or 5.
5. That's 5 runs. JV a lot of times will play limited runs in the inning, and that's Dike has scored their 5th run of this inning. And so going in the top of the 4th, Dike-New Hartford is up 5-2 over the Grundy Center Spartans.
It's hard to get yourself back into that mindset too once you're not in it.
Headed into the top of the 4th inning, number 23, Ellery Loring. Down in the dirt for ball 1. Strike, fouled off, out of play. 1-1. Ball high. 2 balls, 1 strike. Nobody out. Hit hard right at Sierra Loger. She picks it up, makes the play over to first for the first out of the inning. Number 13, Amy Cox, is up for the Grundy Center Spartans. Steve Reich. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Steve Reich, 2, hitting the outside corner. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 down. Top of the 4th inning, Dike-New Hartford leading Grundy Center Spartans 5-2. Steve Reich, and she's out of there. Nice pitch, Madison. 2 down. Number 7, Paige Strobing, the catcher. Ball 1. Ball high. 2-0. Ball high, 3-0. Here we go, Madison. Take a breath. Get refocused. Here we go. Take your base, Paige. Runner on first base, 2 outs. And number 1, Blessing Editas, the right fielder for the Spartans, comes up. Ball high. Nice grab by Ava. Steve Reich. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner on first. Ball high. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner on first. Foul back to the fence. 2-2's the count with 2 outs. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Ball bounced back right to second baseman, and she steps on the second base for the force out, and we're out of the inning. No score on the top of the 4th for the Grundy Center Spartans, and we go to the bottom of the 4th with Dike-New Hartford leading 5-2. Number 15, Sierra Loger, steps up to the box. Bottom of the fourth inning, Dike-New Hartford is up 5-2 over the Grundy Center Spartans. Ball inside. Ball 2. Steve Reich, 2 balls, 1 strike. There we go, Sierra. Here we go. 3 balls, 1 strike, nobody out. And ball 4, down she goes to first base. Number 3, Madeline Norton, the first baseman, is up. Bottom of the fourth inning, Dike-New Hartford's up 5-2. In the dirt, ball 1. Ball 2, and down she goes. Sierra just about trips and falls, but the throw is off a little bit, and now she's on second base. Down in the ground, 3 balls. Three balls, no strikes, and nobody out. Runner at second, Sierra Loger. Ball high, and down she goes. First and second bases are occupied. Number 24, Jillian Buter comes into bat. Ball 1. Bunts the ball foul. 1-1. Sierra takes third base on a steal. Runners at the corner, first and third. Number 24, Jillian Buter's up. Three balls, 1 strike. Runners at second and third. Outside, past the catcher. Sierra comes in. Jillian goes down to first base. We got runners on the corner, first and first and third. And Ellie Knock, the third baseman, is up. Ball 1. Ball 2. Jillian heads down to second. Runners on second and third. Nobody out. 2 balls, no strikes to Ellie Knock. High pitch, but she gets it down, but it goes foul. 2 balls, 1 strike. Madeline Norton goes back to third. Jillian Buter goes to second. And Ellie Knock is ready to hit. Three balls, 1 strike. Nobody out. Runners at second and third. Dike has scored 1, and Dike-New Hartford has scored 1 in the inning. Ball in the dirt. The bases are loaded. Nobody out. And number 22, Taylor Kiewit, steps into bat. Ball high. Steve Reich, 1-1. Nobody out. Bases are loaded for the Dike-New Hartford Wolverines. Bottom of the 4th inning. Oh, that ball is live. I don't know why everybody's standing there, but everybody's standing there. Okay. 2 balls, 1 strike. Nobody out. Bases are loaded. Ball high. 2 balls, 1 strike. Oh, strike. 2-2. 2-2's the count. Nobody out. Taylor Kiewit up to bat. Hits the ball hard to center field. She's underneath it, makes the catch. We got a tag. And in comes Madeline Norton to score, and the runners advance up to second and third. We got 1 out. And we got 2 runs in this inning. The bottom of the 4th inning. Score 7-2. And number 11, Misty Harold, is up. Ball. Bunt attempt. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runners at second and third. Hits it toward the third base. Catcher can't control the ball. Another run scores for Dike-New Hartford as Jillian comes in. Runners on second and third. Shelby Ort comes in the bat. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 2 runners on, second and third. Score is 8-2 in favor of the Dike-New Hartford Wolverines.
Was that last pitch a strike?
Ball. Hard hit, left field. She gets underneath it, makes the catch. Ellie Knock tags up and scores. 4 runs in the inning, 2 outs. And number 4, Ella Costello, is up to bat. Misty Harold is on second base. 2 outs. Ella hits the ball hard again. Oh, don't get back there. There we go. We got my counterpart in here and I are getting a little laugh there, but hey, everybody's safe. 2 outs, runners on first and second, and Madison Teal is coming up to bat. Let's get that last run, Madison. Ball high. I hope the wind is not bothering my microphone, but I am not going to shut the window. We have a nice breeze blowing in here, and so you're going to have to put up with it if it's making a howl on my microphone. Hard hit in the gap, and our 5th run will score when Misty crosses the plate, and Ella crosses the plate, and the inning is over. Dike-New Hartford put back-to-back 5-run innings together and leads the game 10-2 over the Grundy Center Spartans as we go into the top of the 5th inning. Headed in the top of the 5th, number 11 for the Grundy Center Spartans, Carly Willis is up to bat. Tries to put down a bunt, goes foul. Reich. The ball is 2 strikes, nobody out, top of the 5th inning. Dike-New Hartford's up 10-2 over the Grundy Center Spartans. Reich, but it gets past the catcher. And she gets down there to first on the drop, third strike. Nobody out. Carly Willis is on first base. And Caitlin Klim, number 3, steps in. The shortstop for Grundy Center. Ball high and outside. Ball 1. Nice throw down there, but it takes a bad bounce and doesn't get it. And Carly is standing on second base with a stolen base. 2 balls, no strikes, nobody out. Runner on second for Grundy. Oh, goes over her head. Carly goes down to third. Three balls, no strikes, nobody out. Runner on third. We need a strike, Madeline. Here we go. Nice pitch. Over to Madeline Norton for out number 1. Coming up, number 12, Briley Hogue. Steve Reich. The old dust jumped off the glove that time. That baby was thrown. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner on third. Ball low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Just missed. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 down. Carly Willis for the Grundy Center Spartans on third. Tries to pick her off. Carly gets back. 3 balls, 1 strike. Here we go, Madison. Here we go. Nice pitch. Strike 2. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. A runner on third. Top of the 5th inning with Dike-New Hartford leading 10-2. Ball hit foul down the right field line. Full count. 3-2, 1 out. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Hard hit right down to the shortstop. Picks it up and across the diamond, and she is out of there. For out number 2, Carly Willis does score from third base to make the score 10-3 in favor of Dike-New Hartford. And up to bat is number 25, Zoe Ziegler. Ziegler, excuse me. God. Oh, I was going to say, he called that a strike. You swung your bat. Strike 1. 1, strike 1, 2 outs, nobody on. Zoe Sigler up to bat. Foul ball over the tin shed here. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Hard hit, and Misty gets right underneath it and makes it an easy play for the 3rd out of the inning. And I'm guessing in this heat, this game is probably over. I'm guessing Dike-New Hartford will not bat. Yep, the game is over. Dike-New Hartford Junior Varsity has defeated the Grundy Center Spartan Junior Varsity 10-3 in the first game of the evening. We'll be back in a little bit for the varsity game.